Hello, Crime Squad. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the Amicus Brief. Could the Amicus Brief actually get Wade Wilson's case overturned or potentially used as a means of appealing his conviction? Let's dive into the case, but before we do, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're also going to be doing in this call a reaction to the phone call from Prison's Tape recording where Wade Wilson actually talks about the conviction and references the Amicus Brief. He doesn't know he's doing it, but that's what he's referring to. So the Amicus Brief is actually a written submission to a court that presents legal arguments and recommendations from a person or even an organization that is not a party to the case. So again, the underlying thought here is that this is an independent party. The goal of it is that the Amicus Brief will influence the court's decision basically by providing some unique information or perspective that the parties involved may not have offered. The Amicus Brief is often filed in the Supreme Court. However, it can also be filed at the federal or the state appellate court level, and even at a trial level. The rules of Amicus Briefs vary, but generally they include a summary of the argument itself, and a conclusion. Then there's a disclosure, which identifies the relevant points, and then there's rules around how the Amicus Brief is formatted. Now, let me put this into perspective. An Amicus Brief was submitted to the Florida Supreme Court, and it described non-unanimous sentencing law as quintessential game of chance. Now, as you all probably remember, we discussed it previously. In April of 2023, the Florida governor, who is Ron DeSantis, signed legislation lowering the threshold for juries to recommend death sentences from a unanimous vote down to a vote of 8-4 in favor of death. And experts allege that this law has resulted in a game of chance for those who are willing to or awaiting capital sentencing or a trial. Now, what this appears to mean, again, I'm not providing a legal perspective or insights into this, but what they're arguing with the Amicus Brief is that this was something that changed the outcome. At least Wade is implying that it changed the outcome of the case. He doesn't feel, and you'll hear this in the phone call that we're going to listen to in a moment, he doesn't feel that this change from a unanimous vote down to 8-4 is fair to him, and he feels it should not apply because his crimes were committed before the law was changed. So we'll hear him say that. I also want to add that the Amicus Brief was submitted to the Florida Supreme Court, and they're arguing there that this change to the state's death penalty process violates capital defendants' rights under the 8th and the 14th Amendment. So they're totally not in favor of this new legislation that was signed again by Ron DeSantis last spring. So let's get into the call and take a listen to what Wacko Wade has to say about it all.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey. What's up? What's going on? I don't have to be. Hey, nobody's around or nothing, right? You know, I'm not your cousin, am I? Or shit. Are we good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What are you doing?
I was just sitting on the couch crying.
You were?
I was. I'm not now.
Why? Why were you?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
You know what?
You want to talk about it?
Mm-mm.
You were, because of what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why you were?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, okay. Well, I mean, when I go there, I already talked to one of my lawyers. We get contact visits. They changed it a few years ago. Get contact visits and can do all that. And I'm pretty sure, like, the visit area goes outside too. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm going to check, but I do know that visits are contact, and that's a fact. I do know I can do everything. Like, I believe I'm just gonna, like, be in a room by myself though, but, like, instead of being in the prison around everybody, but, like, don't cry about it, because I'm still gonna, like, do my appeals and stuff like that, and I have a few different good reasons to have things change. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Everything just sometimes it just doesn't happen right away, but it'll happen. I mean, I got real good reasons. Ineffective assistance of counsel with my lawyers. That's for sure. Everybody knows that. And, another thing too is, like, they changed the rule. Like, a year ago, before, it took 12 people, all 12 people to say yes for you to go to death row. Now they changed it to that 8-4 shit, which is not right, because I didn't catch my charges after that. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
pretty sure if that goes up to, like, the Supreme Court, they're gonna, like, see that on my situation, and something could happen with that as well. So there's a couple.
So Wade is referring to what we just discussed, which is the amicus brief. Apparently, he may not be aware, but they have already petitioned the Supreme Court to raise up the awareness around the amicus brief to say that it was an unfair act or unfair legislation at this point. It's beyond an act for Wade to be faced with, or anybody, but it specifically applies in this case, to have the number of jurors lowered because they feel that that's unconstitutional. So Wade is kind of leaning into that, hoping that that will be something that will help him get his case overturned. He also mentioned that he has going for himself ineffective counsel, and so we'll just have to see how this turns out. This would be an interesting situation if Wade Wilson's case were to be overturned. But Erica is the person on the call with him, and she's pretty bummed out.
Different things. It's not like it's far, like, from over or anything like that. And I'm gonna still try to do a little more looking into it to find out how the visits and stuff are gonna be. But from what I'm being told, and I just fucking talked to the doctor that came to see me the other day, and he told me he goes to death row right now. And he said that, I asked him, I said, do they get visits with their people face to face, contact, they can touch and everything? He said, yeah. He said they changed it a few years ago through the Congress and shit. So it got changed. So yeah. So don't be too upset like that right now. Try not to be. We got a lot of, like, room to make shit happen. And what do I mean make shit happen? Like, I mean, like, between me and you, and, like, there's a lot of space for it. A lot of space for it. Don't be sad. Okay.
I'll try not to be.
Oh yeah, and then if you are sad about it and you're, like, crying or something, and I call you on the phone, you're gonna try to stop and suck it up real quick so I don't hear it. Is that what you're gonna try to wipe your nose off a little bit and stuff like that so I don't hear it? That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Yup. Why, girl? I thought we're supposed to. We can show our full true selves to each other, right? So if you're crying, why can't I hear it? Why can't I be with you? Huh? You don't know?
What kind of low self-esteem does this girl have? You know he's on death row, young lady, old lady, whomever you are. But you know he's on death row, so you're sitting around tearing up, crying, and a death row, D row, whatever, inmate is telling you or giving you comforting words so that you're not sad about what you know and knew going into this situation was going to happen anyway. What kind of, I don't like to call people idiots, but gosh. Oh, breathe, breathe, inhale, exhale. It's ridiculous to me. She's crying. He's comforting her. He knows he's going away for at minimum life, but he's telling her that he'll have some time to spend with her because other people have told him that the laws changed and you can. It sounds like he wants to imply that you can have conjugal visits there. That's really what it sounds like where he's driving this conversation because he keeps saying we can see each other, we can touch, we're going to be in a room by ourselves.
But I don't like crying in front of people.
Yeah,
Stop crying.
That might be true, but you also don't like getting people's names on you either.
I also don't like what?
Getting nobody's name on you either. And you did that, so I guess we're past all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And what are you doing right now?
Throwing up.
Yeah. Okay. Did you miss me? Yeah.
Tell her you love her.
I miss you too. And guess what?
What?
I love you.
I knew it.
Jeez.
I know you do.
I knew it.
And you know what? You're always gonna be my girl. And you're always gonna have my love. Always. You're always gonna have it. You got it. You got it all. Okay.
Wade is just bored. He just doesn't have anything, well, of course, obviously, anything to do. So he's saying whatever he has to say. He's just there passing the time. And the day that these Wade's women, wives, wonderfully wacky women, wake up and realize that Wade Wilson is lying to them, I will do a tap dance on live video.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, maybe I won't.
Good.
But it sounds
Just
good.
as long as you know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so when are you going to be able to get your tablet?
Man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I can get that. I can fucking get that bitch as soon as they clear me from fucking suicide watch.
Well, when I called your lawyer, he already knew what was going on.
Right. Which one did you call?
I don't know. I called the number you gave me.
Okay, Kevin Shirley. Yeah, I talked to him, and he said he's gonna be making the calls and shit to like take care of it and stuff like that. So he's apparently gonna let me know tomorrow. But I would say like tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get the phone and I'll try to call you and maybe you can call him back tomorrow and just see what he has to say. I mean, I could try to call him sometimes. He'll answer me on this phone, but not always. It's hit or miss sometimes. A lot of the time. But yeah, I guess we'll see. So whenever the fuck they get me out of here is when I can get the tablet back. Why are you sending me pictures and stuff? Better be. Oh, you're not? Oh, really? You're gonna do me like that? Huh? You don't think
I haven't sent anything because you were mad at me. I mean, I sent messages, but not...
Oh, I know you. I bet you did. Oh, I fucking bet you did. You didn't want to give me you didn't want to give me my fucking pictures and shit, but I know you sent a few messages. I'm not. How many is there? If I was to check, how many is there? About 20? 10? 5?
I know. 10.
Yeah. And what did I tell you earlier, though? I told you, man, I can't, like, be mad at you like that. I mean, for real, I was, like, that situation did have me, like, I was, like, feeling some type of way, for real. But, and then was also feeling some type of way, like, oh, you trying to throw my tattoo off on, like, a superhero or a supervillain, which is cool. But still, it's like, I wanted people to look at that name on your arm and be like, who is that? Not think Deadpool, but no, oh, it's that guy on the fucking TV, Wade Wilson, that guy. I wanted them to know that.
And in 2 months from now,
Yeah.
if we're still talking, I'll get your name on my other arms, but big.
You will?
No superhero. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, too. All right, I call that. All right, that would make me feel better, too. I like that. I would like that a lot. But I'm going to tell you something, though, since you're setting all these little rules and shit. Yours over there. You're over there setting rules. You're over there getting all up in my shit, trying to set rules and shit. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. That's cool. But here's my rule. You come to see me in 2 months and shit like that, you start coming to see me, you're going to come one of those weekends, and you're going to fucking marry me, too. Oh, so that's my other rule. That's my rule. Alright?
I'm down with that.
Yeah, you're gonna become like, you're so much of like my whole life. I'm gonna fucking marry you. So that's my rule. And you call that.
Wait, stop lying. You're gonna marry her? Is that what you just said? Don't you love all of the women that you've spoken with? Every single, you've not talked to any woman in these calls, where you've not told them that you love them. So you're gonna marry more than one woman? You might. But by the way, where are you gonna get the ring? Cracker Jack? Where are you gonna get the ring, Wade? How's she gonna get a ring? And I know you can be married without having a ring, but where are you gonna go for honeymoon? What are you gonna do for the reception? Are you gonna have a party? What do you? Just stop with the lies. And this woman, Erica, is the silliest one to me that I've heard so far. She is just soaking it all in. She is crying on the phone with him. Can you just really stop it? Can we bring back Kiosk Kristen? At least she will cuss him out and say how she feels. Now, she talks fast, so it's hard to understand what in the crap she's saying. But this woman here is mumbling and sad, and she's seeming surprised that she can't see him. Well, where did you meet him, lady? You met him on a kiosk while he's incarcerated in prison.
Okay. All right then. And you promised me, right? You literally fucking promised me, right? No, not on that. You promised me, right, that whatever was going on with that tattoo artist dude and shit had nothing to do with you.
Oh, no.
You promised?
I know you wrote a lot about that guy.
Huh?
He is not my type.
Okay.
He has fucking long hair.
Oh, really?
He has horrible face tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, listen to
I swear, I put it on my baby.
All right, well, tell me this. Can you promise me this? If you come and we do all this and you marry me, right? You're not gonna be. And when you come and visit me, I promise you, we're gonna be able to fuck. Trust me. You gotta understand too. Like when I get to any place, any area, Erica, I fucking own it. Like whoever's there, whatever the work is, whatever's going on, whoever's got the keys, however shit's moving around, like I start fucking taking control of all of that. So just to let you know, like that's a fact. So, but what I'm saying is, when you marry me, Erica, can you promise me that you're not gonna get with no dude after that?
Oh, wow.
You're not gonna be going home trying to fuck somebody. Some dude hit you up. You're trying to fuck. No.
No, I'll get rid of all my Facebook and stuff. I don't want to get on it now. I'm not interested. I have the same friends on my Facebook for the past who knows how many years, and I've not gotten with any of them. Except for Little Dick. That's it.
Don't fucking laugh. Don't fucking be laughing.
You're the only one out of 5. You have 1 minute remaining. Yeah, it was little.
Where are you? I can't see you. I'm right here. Oh my fucking god. Alright. I believe you. I love you, baby. I believe you.
You.
I love you. I'm not mad at you no more. I love you too much.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well, call me tomorrow.
All right, I will. And do me a favor, right? Hey, listen. Try not to cry, okay? I love you.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
All right, I love you.
I don't promise.
I know you don't promise, but just try. I love you, okay?
All right, love you, Steve.
All right, baby. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, good night.
Good night, baby.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Wow. Did you guys hear what he asked her? He said to her, if you and I get married, no, when you and I get married in a couple months when she comes to visit him, he asked her to promise that she'll never ever date or get with any other guy, and only him would she have in her life. And she said, well, yeah, I have Facebook friends and I never get with any of them. She's such an imbecile. What is wrong with this woman? What's wrong? If you're a Wacko Wade's wife or Wade's women, or you're in that group, or a Wade's girl, please in the comments tell me what's wrong with you. Tell me what's wrong with your brain. Why would any of you want to get with Wade? And tell me who's next. I just need to know. So we've gone through a series of women. I just want to know the name of the person who's next. Tell me, because this is not over. Again, there are 4, probably 5 more years of these calls. So I'm sure she is not the last one at all. Anyway, they have made my head ache for the day. So I'm going to get off for right now. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really, really, really appreciate it. And we'll be seeing you soon. We'll see you in the next one. As always, Crime Squad, it is a joy and a privilege to bring you this Crime Squad coffee. That's it for today, but please drop down in the comments to connect with our Crime Squad community. And for anyone new here, please subscribe to the channel, give us a happy thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.